The welcome mat is out for the third Art and Ink Tattoo Festival, sponsored by South Point Hotel, Casino and Spa, Syndicated Culture, and On the Edge Productions. Last year, the event attracted 7,000 people. Walking into the exhibition area, we run across this exhibit where everything seems to say outlaw, and Rick Gomes is owner of the company. You said that's your brand, right?
That's my brand, yes.
Speak up so we can hear you.
Yes, that's my brand, yes.
Okay, now, so I was asking about your business, and is it growing, this kind of look?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell me some statistics, because you had some before.
Well, we came out in 2007, early 2007, and every year since then, it started off as a hobby, so it was a second job. And every year since then, we've doubled our sales steadily. And now we just started a new brand on top of this one, and so we're hoping that within the next year, our sales will triple, which would be really awesome. So we'll see.
So where are you sold?
We're out of Orange County, California.
But you said you had what, hundreds?
We have 102 stores in 7 different countries.
Wow! I'll be darned. Is this is kind of the biker look? What we're seeing here?
It's kind of, it's like I said, our demographics are really broad. So we have a lot of our people that buy our stuff. There are a lot of like the MMA fans, the bikers, the tattoo people, the motocross, BMX, skate. I mean, anybody. It's like a lifestyle brand is what it's considered.
I'll be darned. And did you quit your regular job now? Have you quit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I make a better boss than I do an employee.
Thank you, Rick.
You got it, absolutely.
Tattoos are front and back. And this is Ivan, and he says that this is a tribute to Pope John. Oh, I see now. I can see the headpiece. And he's got shoulders and no shirt needed. He's decorated all over. Thank you. This is the Tat Life exhibit, and I'm talking to the owner, Smitty. That's the name he gave me. Now tell me, how old is your business?
My business has just reached its 1-year anniversary this year at the Tat Life convention here. And so we're excited about the way the business is growing due to the popularity in the mainstream tattooing, due to reality shows and a lot of things that are going on in the industry. There's been a surge, and we're just excited about where the industry is going these days.
Okay, where's your studio, right, located?
Yes. Tat Life Studio is located on 4850 West Flamingo Road. That's Flamingo in Decatur in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, are you an artist?
I am an artist myself. I've been in this industry for about 6 years, a professionally trained artist, and now I'm a tattoo artist.
I see. How old are people that are getting tattoos in Las Vegas, typically?
Typically it ranges anywhere from 18 to 35 tends to be our largest demographic, but anyone from the ages of adulthood on to older adulthood are getting tattooed these days.
Even grandmother, grandfather age?
Grandmothers, grandchildren. It's become quite a family affair.
Okay. Thank you, Smitty, and good luck with your business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This is Rico Saldivar, and he's here from, what, Fresno?
Yeah, Fresno, California.
And he is a tattoo artist. And here is some of his handiwork. And I was asking, well, do you just do a
stencil?
A stencil. I'm losing words. Do you just do a stencil? He said, you could. Some artists do that. But he said, this was all done freehand. Oh my goodness. How long did this take? You've got 2 arms worth, but let's just say 1 arm's worth.
This one probably took about a year and a half.
Really?
Maybe a year and a couple of months. It was probably 2 years total between doing this, and this.
Oh my goodness.
And then I just did this yesterday.
Yesterday, and it looks, it's not, this is something I don't know about. I would think wouldn't it be red or?
I mean, you can see a little bit of red marks, but for the most part, it's, you clean it and...
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
They all hurt. If somebody were to smack it, it would hurt, but right now it doesn't really hurt too bad.
And why do you have, these are actually quite lovely, but why do you like tattoos?
I like art, and I think getting it engraved on you is probably the biggest commitment to loving art.
Okay, well, it's really Look at how colorful. Will the colors last?
Oh yeah.
This is 2 years completed.
Wow.
It stayed this good.
2 years completed. Did you do your own?
No, my buddy did this. This is already 7 years.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now that looks a little less prominent than that, but still pretty darn colorful.
It's a darker, I think, motif altogether.
Darker,
so this
yeah.
is meant to be a lot brighter.
And you said that people could come to this show and actually get a tattoo right here.
Absolutely.
I'll be darned.
All you gotta do is find the artists and talk to them and see if they've got time and get some work done.
I'll be darned. Well, thank you very much, Rico.
You're welcome, man. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
I was an English major, so I do like to see words spelled the normal way. Anyway, look at this. S-Y-K-O-T-I-C. Psychotic Ink. Tattoo and Body Piercing. Bakersfield, California. At this exhibit, Nevada Rider Motorcycle Safety Program with the Department of Transportation. And this gentleman is showing a training kind of training equipment that will help riders understand the kinds of things that they will run into riding a motorcycle. And they are also promoting driver awareness of motorcycles, because there's right here is a little sign, watch for motorcycles. Here we go. Riding between cars, etc. So those of us who are drivers, we need to watch out for motorcycles, and they need to watch out for us. This exhibit, which is very busy, seems to have 2 artists from California, 1 from Arizona, and this gentleman here is getting a tattoo of Willy Wonka. I asked why. He said, well, it's just a favorite childhood character, and he's looking like quite the bathing beauty lying down here. And here is really why I stopped, because their promotional material includes these silicone hands with tattoos.
You want me to show you my leg?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No cellulite. Is that a plus? The cellulite won't show. Ed, how old are you?
22.
22. Okay. She doesn't even know what the word means. Whoa. This gentleman says his name is Joe Custom. And you are an artist with whom?
Big Buddha Tattoos out of Fullerton, California.
Okay, well, we didn't stop to talk about tattoos. I wanted to talk about this on the wall. It's very unusual. Now, what is it?
It's art that I do on stainless steel. It's a stainless steel sheet, and I take a grinder and grind the design into the metal, and then I airbrush over it with transparent and opaque automotive paints to get the different effects that I'm achieving, and I also grind back over it to highlight it, and then I spray an automotive clear coat on top of it to get you that shine.
Wow, it looks like it is got depth.
Yeah.
You got depth to it. And is it for sale here at the show?
Yes, I sold this middle piece here with the girl for $2,000 yesterday. And the other 2 pieces are from my own private collection that I won't get rid of.
Okay, so somebody's going to pick this up and take it home?
Oh yeah, artist Daniel Rocha, who's a really famous tattoo artist, bought this yesterday.
I'll be darned. Well, it's really lovely, and so it speaks to the fact that tattoo artists have to be just artists, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. If not, you're just a tattooist.
Okay, so you want to be an artist.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's the name of that piece? Does it have a name?
I call it All Caught Up.
All Caught Up.
Yep.
Okay, well, look at all that hair.
Yep.
I think I once had hair like that, but no more.
I did too, actually.
We won't take the hat off.
No, I had to shave it all off. It started going away on its own.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There are a couple couple of booths here that don't involve tattoos, but home businesses. This is Scentsy, and there was one a little earlier with those purses. I don't know, can't remember the name of them. Purses that have different coverings, and you can change the color of your purse by changing the coverings. But anyway, here's Scentsy if you want to smell good in your house. If you have always considered yourself a rebel, here's Angry Blossom Rebel Fashion. Well, the sign here says Piercing by Austin, and the videos, oh my goodness, you can have permanent jewelry. Are you Austin? Austin back there. Okay, well, I don't know about the piercing, but it's a different kind of an offering here.
Pretty close.
The sign here talks about C2 Body Jewelry open, and look at all of the stuff we could somehow get on our body. I just talked to a lady with tattoos who is a model. I didn't realize there is actually a separate modeling agency for tattoo models. Speaking of tattoo models, here's a book called The Illustrated Woman, photographs by William D. Michelle, or Michelle, and wow. The Illustrated Woman doesn't always have clothes on. Very interesting. Tattoo ink. Look closely because it looks like nail polish to me. Hello! The leg is getting decorated, but what I was looking at was when he comes back and gets more ink. It's from these tiny little containers here. I was intrigued with this sign, Done Drinking, Take Forgiven, and I'm told by the gentleman here that if you have a night of drinking, when it's all over, you take a shot of Forgiven and you won't wake up with a hangover. Well, if it works, that's a great thing. Here's another artist's work. It is $700 or best offer, and this is at the Trip Ink exhibit.
These are, the frame ones are all originals also.
And there are more here.
Who drew it?
Derek Rootwright. He's out smoking a cigarette, but he'll be back in a minute.
Okay. There's a card right here.
Yeah, I think that's the owl tattoo is on the ground right there.
Well, kind of unusual. This must be the freaky version of Gene Simmons. If you've already walked the halls where the tattoo exhibits are, you come out to the arena area upstairs, and there's a whole display of cars, many of which have been refurbished, some of which have been customized, a few of which have custom art, and others are just simply beautiful old cars. Don't we wish there were more large cars available to purchase these days? Back seats are very difficult to get into, I find. Anyway, we're going to take a look at all the cars. They're shiny and beautiful. Wow, this is a beauty. This is a Chevrolet of some vintage. Look at all that chrome. And it is gorgeous. Moving right along. And in the back, there is some art. And a sign in the back says this car is part of the Las Vegas Car Club. Indeed, there is more art here than I thought. This says that it is the L.A. Dukes, and Dukes is in the back window. Nevada Old Timer. And look at the art. It looks as if we have kind of a skull and a football helmet and a lady with very prominent parts. Love the sign. A custom vehicle is like another man's lady. You can look, but please do not touch. And here we go. We are looking. It says 57 Chevy, so let's hope that's what this is. This is another Chevy. It's a two-toner. It looks like purple and wine, something that you typically wouldn't see, but another big car. Well, the front hood label says Ford, but somehow I don't think these ladies' legs were part of the original design. So this must be very much a custom car. First, I was curious about the barber who is here, who is from the High Rollers local barber shop downtown. And then I found out that he was brought in by the folks from Suavecito. And they sell a lot of different products, one of which is pomade. And I said, well, why would you be here selling pomade? He said, well, the culture of tattoos often includes folks who like to have their hair slicked down, and so it goes together. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. So Suavecito is here along with High Rollers. A neat name, Flesh Pleasures Tattoo Parlor. This is typical music at the festival, and these are typical scenes. Guys with their shirts off and girls with lovely backs, and I had a great time visiting here. Learned a lot, met nice people, and now I know more about tattoos.